coach.
Fran, you're able to get a lot of players, a lot of playing time. How good and beneficial do you think that is for your team, not only in the short term but in the long term?
Well, I think it's critical for any team because when you have young players, you got to be able to let them get in the game, make a mistake, stay in the game. If every possession the game is in the balance, it's hard to do sometimes. You tend to go back to your veterans, and the guy comes in, misses a shot, kicks one off his foot, doesn't get back in, doesn't do anything for his confidence. So, today we were able to leave those guys in, and a lot of good things happened. I mean, if you look at the numbers, defensively we had a little problem in the second half, trading baskets, and we got that corrected. But that's the critical thing at this point in the season. You look at the rest of our schedule. If these young guys are going to get ready, they got to be on the floor, they got to stay in, and they got to have some success. That's how you build their confidence.
Is it going to be kind of trial by fire though now when you look at your schedule and the next 6 games could all be pretty tough games?
They're going to be, they are. They're all going to be tough games. So we got some veterans and we got some young guys that have stepped up. And played 4 games now, so that helps. So I feel good about where they are.
Mike with 21 assists in 2 games. I mean, he's just kind of showing the playmaking and floor leadership you really need on this team, isn't he?
I mean, he's really pushing it hard. He's got his head up. He's making real good decisions. When your big guys are running, you want to load them up, or they'll stop running. He knows that. He understands that. And he'll keep throwing it to him.
About Dom stepping in there to start and how he played?
I'm really proud of him. The way he's played, the energy level that he's played with, and his ability to make plays off the dribble would also affect the game at the rim with rebounding and his leaping ability and his length. He just seems to be playing with a lot of confidence, shooting the ball well, knocks in 3 threes today. But I thought the other night, when we put him in, it was really critical too, his performance. So it's great to see him playing that way. I mean, he's kind of doing what we thought he'd be doing at this point.
Brady Ellingson, 7 of 8. I know you guys have seen some pretty good stuff from him in practice, and now it's translating to the court.
The thing with Brady, he's a really incredibly efficient player. I mean, he back cuts, he curl cuts. You look at him as a jump shooter, but he makes a lot of layups because he always gets open. He's got a knack for getting open, and he handles the ball, and he's got dribble moves much more than people think. They think he's a standstill, spot-up shooter. It's not what he is. He can do that, but he's got a game. He knows how to play. He's a tough kid who's shown that he can defend. He sticks his nose on the glass. He blocks out, and that's going to be critical because if we play 3 guards and he's in there, he's got to be able to rebound.
How much does it help the coaching aspect of it, Fran, when you have game tape to show these guys and to correct the errors versus what they're doing in practice?
Well, it's completely different. I mean, it's great to be able to show them practice footage, but the games are different, and people respond differently in those situations. So, we're trying to make assessment. You look at a guy like Fleming. I mean, he couldn't get anything to go down. I mean, he had a couple turnovers, but the thing that you see is, he's going to fight you. He's going to stick his nose in there and rebound and body up and put his head down and drive. And those are the kinds of things you see in games. You want to see if they have that in them.